Okay. Well, good morning, everybody, and thanks for being here, and thanks for Ashoka and BMW Foundation to make this beautiful gathering possible, because I really think that we need gatherings like this to collaborate and to work together to make the social innovation ecosystem bigger and bigger. But I just wanted to say I'm the co-founder of MSpark. MSpark is an accelerator for social innovation projects with high tech and high purpose. We focus specifically on technology-based innovative projects, some of which you're going to be seeing this morning and this afternoon. Now, this is a unique moment in time where we can make a huge social impact because the world has grand challenges. The world has challenges because the population is growing. As population approaches 9 billion, we have all these hungry people, 750 million people illiterate, even 4 million women illiterate in Turkey, and 780 million without access to clean water, so on and so forth. The numbers in Turkey are smaller but parallel. We have those problems in Turkey as well. We have maybe, I read someplace, 50,000 people below poverty line, but still growing. So we have population growth, we have grand challenges, but we also have grand opportunities. This is the time for exponential technology growth. As the computing power, the Moore's law, grows and grows and grows, and as a power of a super mainframe is in your pocket, a lot of things can change. So as the mobile phone and as our computers can process so much data so much faster, a lot can change. For example, 3D printing could print not only industrial parts, but could also print arms and legs. Robotics could allow us to have driverless cars, but also, again, do things for us that we can't do ourselves. Synthetic biology, we can do DNA changes, and the whole thing feeds into a big data and cloud-based computing, which could actually process this information and give us back simple cues to be our portable doctors and portable diagnostic systems and so on and so forth. So there's a huge opportunity as well with these exponential technologies. So we have grand challenges and grand opportunities, really. And this is why it's a special moment, actually, to make social impact and to be in social innovation, especially tech-powered social innovation. However, tech-powered social innovation is nothing without the entrepreneur and the ecosystem that supports that entrepreneur. So only when you combine the human need with the innovation and with the technology and with the entrepreneur that we can actually come up with something really exciting, a solution that could be really exciting. And so entrepreneurs are the engines of change. And I'm very excited to be part of this intermediary group that helps support these kinds of entrepreneurs, some of which are already in the audience in Turkey as well. Ecosystem support is key. So in this case, there's a big growth in the world, some countries faster than others. Social innovation and social entrepreneurship ecosystem is growing quite fast in America, in some parts of in some European countries, especially in growing developing regions in Africa where the needs are the biggest, but in Turkey as well. So we have a lot of mentors who want to help people. We have universities who are providing trainings. We have investors, incubators. But we still have, and we have people like big groups like Ashoka, global groups who are very effective in combining, connecting us all together. And we have corporate partners at BMW. But I still feel that there's some need here that I want to make a plug, where we have money, we have entrepreneurs, we have foundations, corporate foundations who have funds, who give donations. We have investors who make investment in entrepreneurs. But in a lot of markets, including Turkey, these groups have not completely gelled together to make the investments into the impactful projects, or the projects are not bold enough and do not have the right business model to be able to have the investors invest in them. So we still have a few disconnects that we have to solve. Now, I mentioned these exponential technologies, and one of the technologies that we're very excited about, which is already happening, is, of course, mobile and internet and mobile internet, which is already changing lives. There's over 2 billion smartphones in the world and 7 billion mobile phones. Most of the mobile growth is happening in Africa, India, China, where the need is. Of course, Turkey also, in Middle East. There's a huge growth. And smartphones are growing, but it doesn't have to be smart. Mobile is in everybody's pocket. We only know mobile from mobile marketing or mobile payment. But mobile is even more exciting when it becomes your diagnostic system and when it becomes your education source. When it's in your pocket, it teaches you something. It takes your blood to measure your blood for HIV or for blood sugar. It helps you find where the wheelchairs can go through the crowdsourcing and crowd mapping so that you can get around as a disabled person. So we have several mobile innovations in Turkey as well. One of them is, of course, sitting here. Everyone knows Tarımsal Pazarlama and Tülin Akın, who connected 1 million farmers through mobile and allowed them to develop their business and learn things. But there's also some new ones. For example, new technologies with, for example, PAO, which is a sensor that helps your position. I mean, how do you say that? Prevents you from hunching down. Or e-Hastam, which allows you to diagnose online and through mobile. And so on and so forth. And we have corporate partners as well in Turkey, for example, Intel and Turkish Telecom, who's actually creating all these ecosystems and competitions to get more and more ideas. But one thing is for sure, we need bold ideas. We have bold technologies. We don't want to just have internet and social media and little solution. We want bold application of technologies into solving big human needs. And we need bold investors as well to help support these things. We need bold corporate partners to kind of put their money where their mouth is. So we need to be able to have all those come together to be able to make huge impact. I want to talk to you about 2 global case studies that I am particularly passionate about. One of them is with mobile and the other is with 3D printing. The first one is Peak, although I won't be showing that because I'm very proud to have the founders of Peak, Andrew Bastavros and Stuart Jordan. They also traveled hours and hours to come with us, to come be with us today. So Peak is a portable eye examination kit that uses the mobile phone to diagnose, and Andrew will say a lot about that. And Project Daniel is using technology for humanity. I won't say much because you're going to see it. This was Peak, sorry. And Project Daniel, which is basically printing prosthetic arms through 3D printers in Sudan and Syria and so on. So we're going to watch a 2-minute video.
There's this thing in me that loves to see things that are supposed to not be done, be done. Daniel is just one of 50,000 amputees left in the wake of the bloodiest war Africa has ever known. We flew into an active war zone in Sudan with 3D printers, laptops, spools of plastic, and the goal to build Daniel an arm. You ready? The concept of Project Daniel was hatched on July 11th. And on November 11th, Daniel fed himself for the first time in 2 years. But it's never about just one person. If we could teach the locals to do it themselves, then Project Daniel could live on long after we left. And it did.
a little bit of an abrupt stop, but I love this project. Oops, sorry. I love this project because it shows not only technology applied to a human need, but it shows courage, creativity, collaboration, and boldness, just going out there to the war zone to help people, and then training them to keep it going. So it's not about just building the next Facebook or Instagram. For me, I'm passionate about those people, and I want to be one of them, about changing human lives with bold and ground-shifting ideas and innovations in food, poverty, disability, health, and whatnot. So it's now my pleasure to invite the founders of Peak. First, Andrew Bastavros. MSpark and Peak started working together a year and a half ago, and we've really enjoyed working with this team. And without further ado, welcome, Andrew. Thanks for being here. Here, I'll just do that.